Hey everyone, hi from Finkel Pottery from Prince Edward Island on the east coast of Canada. Welcome potters, wannabe potters, and fellow kiln opening addicts. So today I have a little bit of a different kiln opening for you. It is an overglaze decal firing. So a few things I wanted to say. I did do a video a while back on how to apply them. I might have had some firing advice in that video too, I'm not sure, but I'll link it down below if anyone's interested. But I have switched it up firing wise a little bit, and I'll explain that to you. So the two companies that I used for the overglazed decals are Sanbao and Xpressionals. There's lots of other ones out there. Those are the two I've kind of landed on that I like their designs, etc., etc. Now my dilemma was that Sanbao's recommended firing schedule was, I think, 019, 018, and Xpressionals' recommended firing schedule was 016, 015. And usually I don't have a ton of pieces, so I didn't really want to do two firings for two different companies. I was really worried about the gold ones, especially as they go up to a higher temp. So I did have an old piece kicking around, and I put both companies' decals on it, and I fired it to 016, and it worked perfect. So I'm not telling you should do that. I think you should test it on a piece if you want to try that. But for me, it worked with my kiln. So I'm going to continue to do that. And then I only have to do one firing instead of two for a company. So let's hop in. So this little Nomi Trinket dish is a Sanbao transfer, and same with the little mushroom trinket dish, Sanbao transfer. So this is just I think this is honey flux. Yeah, honey flux and honey flux. You could also do clear though, that would work fine too, because it's a white stoneware, so you'd get a creamy white. So whatever works. I had honey flux on the go. Look at this. This is going to be popular, I think. So this is, oh, and I just put a little heart inside. So this one is Xpressionals decals, and the base, so I fired first, obviously. So the base of the piece is copper float, no, it's not river birch, it's honey flux, because it is a flecked stoneware from Tucker's. It's in their speckled white stoneware. So I didn't need to use river birch. I just used honey flux, and I still got the nice flex. So then it was 3 coats of honey flux, 3 coats of fire brick red, clear inside, and then the overglazed decals from Xpressionals, and that is the little fox with the scarf. So I tried to pick some firing colors that would work with the overglazed decals. I'm seeing these for the first time, so I'm staring. Little raccoon, he's cute. Same colors. So these 6 that I'm going to show you are all the same color. So a reminder, decals, you have to let your customers know if you're selling your pottery that you recommend hand wash, because, I recommend hand wash because this is thin, right? This glaze. So I think a dishwasher would wear it off pretty fast. And if there's gold on them, they cannot go in the microwave, of course. So here's a little fox, a little heart. So I put a little heart, a little red heart inside all of them. People really like it, either on the bottom or inside the lip of a piece. It's just kind of like a little surprise. Here's another fox. I think I did 3 foxes. We have a lot of red foxes on PEI. So I knew that they would be popular. So there's 3 foxes, all with the little hearts. The only thing I am getting, so just, I'm gonna try to find one. You're probably not gonna pick it up on the camera, but there's just a little bit of speckling from the speckles in the clay. But the other side of that is, if you use river birch, then sometimes you get some too dark pieces coming through. So I don't think there's a perfect I guess you could just do honey flux with no speckled clay and just keep this. I like the speckle just for the interest, but you could just do honey flux. But it's fine. It's fine. Just looks like a snowflake. Also, honey flux in this is Louisiana Bayou, and this would be the little red fox with the stars. And it's just a little spoon holder. So I did a few smaller pieces with the overglazed decals because they're really expensive, and if you want to make it's a third firing, you have to apply, you have to be careful. So if you want to make a fair amount for the mug or the cup or whatever, it's going to be a more expensive piece, basically. But it's nice to make a few small things that if people really like the design, but they don't want to pay the price tag, then at least they can enjoy that. So this is the same Louisiana Bayou with honey flux on speckled clay with a little Nomi. He's cute. I did a couple of gnome Christmas tree ornaments. I have to do those up with some ribbon and hangers and things, but I think they're really cute too. And they're honey flux. Honey flux on just white stoneware. I just did, I think just one coat of honey flux on the back. So it's a bit shiny, but it's not white, but at least it's not rough. Try not to break these as I pull them out. What you still need. There we go. All right. So I did quite a few Nomi ornaments because people love Nomis. So these ones are a bit smaller than these ones. Okay, that's the first shelf. Okay, second shelf. I only have 2 shelves for this load. Okay, these decals are Xpressions. And I should mention the Expressions decals, this one's pretty glossy, but some of them, this little fox one is kind of matte feeling. So, but the Sanbao ones all seem to be fairly glossy. So this is Expressions. And then there is a moon, it's very subtle on the back. There it is. And that is, that one is Sanbao. And then I also put a little star inside the lip, but it's very, very subtle. I don't even know if I'm showing it up for you. It's there, I can see it, but, oh, just a glint of it right there. That one kind of disappeared. Anyway. Oh, and it says Nevermore, and it's Purple Haze, Pottery Supply House Purple Haze. Then it's dipped in my Studio Black, Purple Haze inside, and then a few coats of Reactive Red over my black. This one is the exact same glaze treatments. And this one says, support your local murder. And it's got the moon also and the stars. And it also has a star inside the lip. This one is a little easier to see. Yeah, that turned out cool. Hey, oops. I don't break them. Okay, this one says coffee. And it is Temuco Gold, my Studio Temuco Gold, Laguna Power Turquoise dipped, a couple of light coats of seaweed, and some flux where the Laguna Power Turquoise and the Temuco Gold meet. There's a star, and there is a star inside too. That turned out cute. There's a lot of really big crow lovers out there. Okay, this has become one of my biggest selling mugs, and I do a little card up with it about the magic of the night and how the creatures of the forest have the power and the magic to call down the stars. So it goes with every mug, and every single mug has 2 foxes on it, It has a moon, it has some stars, and it has a star inside the lip. And these are expressions and also expressions, I think. Both are expressions. So this one's a little fox looking up, and then this is just the little fox sitting, and you can see, actually the moon is Sanbao. That one. They're all a little different because the decal sheet that I get for this has, I think, 4 or 5 different poses for the foxes. So I just play with that. Oh, and so what, I guess I should tell you what glazes I use. So 3 coats of honey flux on speckled clay, 2 coats of obsidian, 1 full coat of blue hydrangea, and dabs of seaweed. Go. Oh, and for my fellow kiln opening addicts, I'm sure some of you found her already. We have a new person doing kiln openings, and she's got loads of info, tons. She's packed her videos with lots of good stuff, and she has some beautiful glaze combos. Shoebox Ceramics, I think she's out of Australia. Well, you Australians, you're rocking. So anyway, I'm going to put a link to her channel down below. Check her out if you haven't already. And every single one, as I said, has the moon and has stars and a star inside the rim. So I like this one. Look, the little fox playing. This is yoga, downward dog. I've been doing yoga lately. I don't know about anyone else, but I get so sore. My hip gets really sore when I throw a lot, and the pose we use for throwing is not very ergonomically friendly. So I'm debating. I don't really want to put my wheel as a standing wheel because then I have to have it as standing all the time. So I might start saving for a second wheel with legs so that I could do both. I would be concerned about throwing big pieces standing. I feel like I wouldn't get enough of my body weight over it. So anyway, yickety yak, I should be showing you this while I'm doing it. Maybe that'll be a big purchase in 2025. We'll see. Potters, we're always looking for a new piece of equipment, aren't we? 2 more. I love this little one too. Up on his back legs, playing with the stars. And then she just snuggled in under the stars with the moon looking down. Last one. And there we go. That is my overglaze decal firing. If I said decal during that, it's a regional thing. We do say decals on PEI sometimes. But anyway, that is just a quick peek at what I've been doing, and I'll hop on next time I have something to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Feel free to buy me a coffee, link down below, or hit the super thanks button. See you next time.